Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. So, I'm enjoying this game a lot, as you may or may not already be able to tell. And so we're just going to get into it some more and play some more. I don't know how long we'll go today for, but I've got a little bit of time, so I could do another 2 hours or so. We'll see. Come on, give me another one. Oh, okay. There we go. So, I want to take out the prawn suit a little bit today. We haven't played around with it much. The big problem is it lacks some movement capabilities. Like, it can move, but kind of in limited bursts where it has to reconnect back to the ground. That's the big problem, is you're basically stuck to the ground a lot. Whereas the sea truck can kind of just keep going. And it does, while it is, I think, a little more defensive, a little bit deeper depth, I can't just run away quite as easily. I could punch things, I guess. So it does have some slight offensive capabilities. We also have to be concerned with the batteries running out. And potentially getting stuck in a hole in the middle of the seafloor. Before we go, I wanted to see... Alright, yeah, so we still need a piece for that. So we'll have to go out and keep looking. I want to make that headlamp, but it looks like you do specifically need an ion battery. That they specifically mention it seems important. The ultra-high capacity tank. I needed 4 lithium. So, I think... we will look out for some lithium today while we're exploring. And see if we can find some more. That's the nice thing about the little backpack thing, is we can pick it up if we find it without getting out of whatever dangerous situation we're in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It's not like it just doesn't have movement capabilities. It's just you have to touch the ground before too long. That being said, it is an entirely different method of movement. You're not just hovering above, you can go on the surface and hover like wherever you want. You've got to be kind of near the ground at all times. I'm wanting to make a spare power cell. I don't think we've gotten a blueprint for a power cell charger yet. Though we don't necessarily need one, since we can dock these in the moon pool. Is that probably sea truck fragment, I would guess? Oh yeah, let's see if we can fight this guy. That's right, stay away. Oh. Oh. He's dead now. Anyway, let's leave him alone now. It's definitely a lot safer doing this. I'm going towards the wrong beacon. That's okay. One other cool thing is that, yeah, I can take this onto land. It doesn't quite have as much mobility options on land as it does underwater, which is mostly fine. You can jump and get like a glide rather than like an actual like flying, but that's alright. Are they scared of me? Good. I don't want the penguin scared of me. Okay, down here. Like bounce along the surface of the water. Thought I heard a bad fish. There are definitely bad fish in this direction. Lithium, we need that. So let's definitely keep an eye out for that. I need 4 of them. Creature egg. Okay, It's warm down here, so we must be near another, yep, geothermal vent. I'm so glad they added this as a suit that you can get into, like as a, you know, submarine. This is such a cool item, the prawn suit. Let me find that one more lithium before I leave this area. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's two of them. Just eating fish right now. But in my understanding, they will go back pretty quickly if you attack them. So they're not that dangerous, I don't think. Even though they are pretty large. Alright, we got our lithium. Let's keep moving. So I think the last stream went pretty okay overall. There were a few little problems with it. I think while I can record in 1440p just fine, streaming it didn't work out so well. At least not at 60 FPS. What's that? Oh. Oh, they're like jellyfish. Kind of reminds me in the first game, there were those teleporting guy. Oh, hello. Yeah, I guess they're not quite as big a fish as I thought they were. I thought they were massive, but they're actually reasonably sized. But yeah, these reminded me in the first game of the teleporting guys. Oh, and they have like an eyeball. I think it's watching me. That's kind of spooky. Some sort of large ice mass over me. Alright, well, that is definitely a direction that we can explore. I don't know if we're kind of heading in that direction or not. Yeah, that seems to deter him pretty well, so... we hear that munching mouth sound, I can just punch at him. And you actually do end up with a reasonable amount of movement with the prawn suit, so I think might have been a little mistaken. I think the sea truck is still faster due to the not having to occasionally come onto the ground to walk kind of thing, but this is still got plenty of movement. Okay. So the distress beacon is underground. Under the surface, whatever you want to call it. So there's got to be some sort of route like this, maybe, to get down there. Just look out for any crash. Even though we are reasonably armored, they will still do some damage to us. And I'm not exactly sure if I could, like, kill them. The other thing I need to start doing is bringing water with me. Keep not doing that and then having to leave, because I have nothing to drink. Okay. He's not coming out. Yep, back in there. Okay. We could, of course, have gotten, like, swum down here, but it's a lot easier when you're not worried about your oxygen levels. I'm not sure if this is actually going to get me where I want to go, but it seems like a reasonably good chance to do so. That's something new. Hey, ion cube. Those are good. I can use that to make that ion battery and make that headlamp if I want. I would not say the headlamp's a particularly, like, needed item, but it would be a cool item to have. Alright, so I don't know what this is. Let's see if we can scan it.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Probably don't want to touch the green laser beams.
New technology acquired.
Quantum locker. Okay, let's take a look at that. The green lights are like going through my PDA. It's kind of weird looking. Okay, well I don't have a recipe for that ion battery yet. Oh, and I guess this blueprint won't show up in here. I think it's maybe research obelisk. Electromagnetic field. Okay. Didn't I just get... Or maybe I have to scan multiple ones. That's probably it. It's probably something that was like a multi-part thing that I skipped over. And I need more scans to get it? Maybe? I don't know. Quantum locker. Okay. Well, this place was kind of cool, although not really where I wanted to go. What is that? I don't know what that was. It started floating off. A sea monkey egg. I'll take that. Add it to my collection of egg. Okay, so this is not the direction I want to go. So if I go back up to the surface and I explore a little bit more, I'll probably find some sort of passage down. These things, what are you? No? Okay. Kind of forgot about that guy. Okay, let's get out of here. Probably just another fish I could eat. Yeah. Whatever. Why is it so bright in here? I guess it's because the lights on this are lighting up the interior or something. Okay, that's back to Jellyfish Land. There's a lot of ice down there. Oh, and it's also nighttime. I'm like, why is it so dark? That's because it's nighttime. Okay. This is promising. I found this section, this really deep section. It's not the one that my base is built in, I don't think. But it's pretty close. And, yeah. It's like... What is this, like a monitoring system? It's now flashing off at me. Maybe to alarm my arrival, or potentially because it's running low on power, I don't know. I don't know what you are, but I'm gonna take you. We're gonna have a whole collection of funny fish. So yeah, this is another one where we could definitely pretty easily get in here. You could probably almost swim down here, but the oxygen limitation would be a little hard to deal with. Okay. I think we're heading in the right direction. So having a submarine of some sort helps, and this one works just fine. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we found the distress call location. But I don't really know what to do about this.
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah. There's no, like, panel for me to interact with. I'm presuming this is something we may have to get to later, like, you know, once we've lowered a force field somewhere, then it'll open this up. I did forget I actually brought these to drink. That helps a little bit. Okay, that is a little disappointing. I kind of thought we'd at least find something cool to, like, use or do something with here. But I guess we can't do too much with it yet. There was another path, but that might have just been another entrance to this cave. So let's check that out. Yeah, down here, and there's an air plant, which kind of makes me think maybe it goes somewhere. Nah, it's just back outside. There was this deep area down here. Do I want to try this? Of course I do. We've still got about another 150-ish, 180-ish on our depth that we can go before we reach crush depth. That's a sea truck piece. I feel like we're entering a new area down here. It sounds like there may be some bad fish in here as well. Is that? Oh, that's the squid thing. That's the squid thing. I don't know if I want to go down there. What are my other options for things to do today? I mean, I could go back to those lily pad places and look around some more. I didn't exactly get all of the... He's not going to come up here, is he? I hope not. It seems like it'd be a little too big for him to get up here, although I don't want to say that exactly, but... So... We do have some more things we can make. Go back and make a big tank. That doesn't really get us anywhere specifically. That just helps in general. I needed like a spiral plant for synthetic fibers, so I can't really make that second upgrade. I would like to get the grappling arm. That's something we could probably keep looking for in the lily pad area and, you know, get the blueprint for. Drill arm, I think, just helps us get resources. We don't really need it right now. Everything else doesn't help us get anywhere new. The snow fox is something that would be kind of cool, though I have a feeling we're going to need to find more blueprints, because I only got one. Oh, there's my quantum locker. Okay. That's kind of cool. So the idea behind the quantum locker is a shared inventory. Which would help you get a little bit more of everything that you might need. But yeah, I think... Oh yeah, and then I need to find the materials, the cotton anemone and the spiral plant to actually make these things, so I'm kind of limited in what I can go to unless I just start exploring new areas like this. So, I'm hoping that this is the only the only one of these in here. I'm going to let him swim away a little bit. It's kind of hard to see directly below me. I want to let him swim away a little bit. And then see if we can go down there. Unfortunately, it's pretty small. Like, it seems weird that there would be a predator of this size down here. You know, because all the holes to get down here are pretty small. So I don't really know how I'm going to avoid him too well. When he's basically bouncing between the walls every 10 seconds. So maybe we'll just have a go at it and see what happens. Go down this way a little bit. So, we need to keep an eye out for new plants. Gel sack, I think that's a food source. We can plant that, I think. So it's okay, so it's part of aerogel, that's right. I think it is possible to grow, although as you can see, not a lot of water and food. Still, it is an option if I'm running low on water in a bit. Thought those might have been the cotton things I was looking for. I have no idea where he's at. Hopefully he's pretty far away from us. Okay, yeah, this map is actually not helping me that much. I mean, you can sort of get an idea of where you're at, but it's actually not helping me that much. It's kind of clogging up my screen. Still, I'm glad they have it. You can get some use out of it, I think. Hello, what's that? How did a fragment of whatever this was get down here? Maybe that giant sea creature tore this apart. Fabricator module. Okay. He's not happy with us. Still, he doesn't seem to be coming down this way. Whoop. Hello? Oh! Jeez! Let go! Let go! Hit spiky trap? Okay. I'm hitting it. Okay. You know, I thought when it hid from me, maybe it was a bad thing. But, yeah. Not gonna scan that one. I will scan this, though. Whew. Okay. That was a little more exciting than I planned on. We are about 50 meters from crush depth, so gotta be careful. I know that we need aerogel for some future, like, heat-related stuff, I think. Ooh. It's getting tight in here. try to pick up as much as I can. 'Cause if nothing else, if I have too much of it, I can eat it and prolong my adventure here a little bit. More diamond. Funny fish. Alright. Fabricator module. So I believe that's one of those attachments I can put onto the seed truck. This is the first one I've actually managed to get all the way. Yeah. Plasteel ingot, computer chip, and lead. That shouldn't be too hard. Seed truck module for fabricating tools and equipment. So unlike the big submarine in the first game, where I could just, like, put a fabricator on the wall or whatever, like, you know, in normal base building, I need to actually have, I think, purpose-built specific modules to do some of these things. So that one would be important if I want to fabricate things while I'm, you know, on the move. Which would be pretty helpful. Nothing else I can cook fish. Like, when you cook a fish, it starts to go bad. So if you have a live fish instead, and then save it for cooking later, you know, you can keep it from going bad. Because for some reason, live fish can just live in your pocket. See, that's a geothermal vent. I was wondering what that was. Can I scan this? Hydrothermal vent?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, that's kind of cool. This appears just to be a location for me to get lots of diamond. And yep, here we go. I'll definitely take this opportunity so I don't have to keep looking for it all the time. Yeah, this seems like just a place to grab some diamond. Yep, there's some more. Yep. I do like these little caches of materials. They're kind of neat. Honestly, that's probably enough diamond for a while. I guess you could make a little base down here too if you wanted. I don't know exactly what purpose that would be for. Okay. That's another geothermal vent that we went around earlier. Getting out of here is going to be entertaining. Luckily, it doesn't seem like we're using that much power overall, so as long as I leave us, let's say, about 30 power or so, we should be able to get out pretty easily. Although we will have to be, like, jetpacking up the whole time, so I don't know if that consumes more energy. Oh, there he is. This must be, like, the main chamber of this room. He is, like, spinning. Okay. We're just gonna keep moving. Hope he doesn't see us all the way down here. Where'd he go? Okay. I already have that one. Back in we go. Okay. Doesn't seem to care about us too much down here. That's good. Is there any other modules for me to get down here? It looked like I was getting a module for something else. A storage module? Or is that something I already had? You see, I thought we were at 3 like things scanned down here, but then it said I only had 2, so I thought maybe that was something else. I don't know. Okay. Like I said, getting out of here is going to be interesting. physical act of doing it, I don't think will be too bad, but... Oh, there's more than one of these. Excellent. The physical act of getting out of here I don't think will be terribly difficult. Or finding my way out, but dealing with a squid shark boy is going to be a little harder. Okay, so I went this way already. That was how I got down there. Really, I should just kind of keep an eye out for airplanes. It's probably a smart thing to do. Okay. I use you as a step. I can. Okay. A little bit. Okay. I think we're getting out. Alright, that was scary. With so many of them in such a small place, though they didn't really do much to me, I guess, but... I guess it's alright. You stay away from me. Well, that definitely keeps them away. Okay, cool.